So to begin, we checked each wire individually directly to a ground, the casing in this case, for continuity. We had zero continuity, which means nothing was shorted, which means we can continue. Then after that, we checked the ohms and figured out that all the ohms are constant, which means there's no coils that are damaged. Then after that, we check continuity between every single one of the wires, finding the pairs and then pairing them together, and then finding the star. And then from there, after we found the pairs and the star, we attached 24 volts of AC directly to, like per se, 7 and 8, and then which is part of the star. And then using a multimeter, we checked the voltages between each of the pairs and came up with these voltages here. When 7 and 8 was powered, checked A and B, and that gave us that voltage, C and D, that voltage, E and F, that voltage, etc. And then found out that the lowest voltages would, so the lowest voltage pair would connect with the two wires that are not connected with power. So in this case, E and F belongs to 9, etc. And then after that, recording all the data, and then we jumped. We started to jump from, we gave power to 7 and then 8, and then if we were testing for 5 and 2, we jumped 8 and 5, and then checked the voltage between 2 and 7, and then flipped that around and then jumped it from 8 and 2, and then checked voltages from 5 and then 7. And then the higher voltage gives you the connection between 8 and 5. That way you can determine which side goes where. And then did that for every single one, and then that gives us the direction of every single wire. And we figured out from 1 and 4 was D and C, and then A and B was 5 and 2, E and F was 3 and 6. There you go.